dear respected time, dear beloved Sangha community. Good morning, everyone. So, as Thai Phapdang have shared that today is the third week, the summer retreat, the first day that this Dhamma talk will be present today. So actually today I'd like to talk a little bit about, so for this week, because each week we have a theme, so this week is about understanding and love. Yeah. So today actually I'd like to introduce you about this Avalokiteshvara. Just now we have chant the name of, we have woke the name of Avalokiteshvara. Then actually who, she or he, you can, both gender. Yeah? He is. Yeah. So today I'd like to share a little bit Avalokiteshvara by his, usually in the Chinese traditions, Avalokiteshvara, he have two names. The names, the meanings of Avalokiteshvara, they have two meanings. Yeah. I found out these two meanings is very touching. Not about Avalokiteshvara, it's also about us. Yeah. So today I want to express that the Avalokiteshvara inside of us. It's not outside of us. Yeah. But first of all, I will introduce Avalokiteshvara, the name of Avalokiteshvara. So Avalokiteshvara, he have two names. Yeah, this is more clear, yeah? Everyone can see? I hope everyone can see now, yeah? So he have two names, observing the sound of the world. Yeah. A little bit like this Avalokiteshvara, he have a practice that he always listen to the sound of the people, especially those people are in suffering. So when he listen to the sound of them, this compassion is very arise within him or her. This is what we call also a practice in Plum village, what we call deep listening. When we do the deep listening, actually we are like Avalokiteshvara. So Avalokiteshvara, he have the first name. The meaning of Avalokiteshvara is observing the sound of the world. And the second of the meaning of this Avalokiteshvara is observing at ease, quan tự tại. Yeah? In Vietnamese it's quan tự tại. Yeah? Yeah. So observing of ease. Yeah. So this Avalokiteshvara, he have these two kind of quality. So these two kind of quality, he always practice. He been practiced for a long, long, long time. Since the Shakyamuni Buddha, before Shakyamuni Buddha, he already practicing it. Yeah. Until today, he's still practicing it. Yeah. So he always open his heart to listen the suffering of the world, especially the being. He listened to it, and he tried to give a hand to help. So that's why in the Lotus Sutra, if you see that in the Lotus Sutra, in the Mahayana Tipitaka, there is a Lotus Sutra in chapter 25, Universal Door. In that chapter, this Buddha, he praised this Avalokiteshvara. He said, Avalokiteshvara, he can transform into many kind of form. Yeah? Many kind of form in order to help what we call the living beings. So usually we said, I think the first week, the sister has shared that Avalokiteshvara, he have 1,000 hands. Yeah? Just like in the picture. I hope it's 1,000 hands. Yeah? I didn't count it, but he have 1,000 hands and 1,000 eyes to help people. But At the beginning, he only had 2 hands, but he feels that his 2 hands is so limited. So it transformed to become 10,000 hands. But this is just a symbolic. Yeah? It's a symbolic. I will share with you afterward. But in this sutra, this is in Chinese, but I found a version in translate into English. Yeah? So you can see a little bit. This sutra I have been chant since I was a lay friend. Since I was at age of 18, I already started to chant this universal door, this chapter. But it's very profound. In the chapter itself, the Shakyamuni Buddha, he praised this Avalokiteshvara. But in that assembly, there is another bodhisattva. Actually, we have a lot of different kind of bodhisattva. Yeah. Maybe who knows, among us, there are also a lot of bodhisattva. Maybe you are the one. It's the bodhisattva. But you see, in this assembly, there is Avalokiteshvara. His name is called Akshayamati Buddha, Bodhisattva. Said to the Buddha, "World honored one, who did Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva come to this Saha world?" Saha world means our world. Yeah? Our world. Yeah? How does he teach the Dharma for the sake of living beings? Yeah? How does he apply the power of skillful means? Yeah. So actually, this Avalokiteshvara, he have many kind of skill to help people, to help living beings. Then how this Avalokiteshvara doing it? So, the Buddha told the Akshayamati Bodhisattva, good man, usually the Sananzi, is a good man and good people. If there is a living beings in this land who should be liberated by someone in the form of a Buddha, then the Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva will manifest in the form of a Buddha and teach the Dharma to them. This is one his ability. He can transform, become a Buddha. And also, for those who should liberate by someone in the form of what we call is Pachaka Buddha, there is another kind of Buddha. Yeah? Then he will manifest in the form of Pachaka Buddha and teach the Dharma to them, and so on. So actually, this Bodhisattva can transform into many, many kind of form. Many, many kind of form. In the sutra itself, he said it can transform to become a king, a lord, even a young boy or a young girl, even a woman, or even a man, even a bhikshu, even a bhikshuni. He can transform, become the person that really need help, then he will become like them, then he try to help it out. This is his magical power. It's a miracle. Now today I want to present this miracle to you all. Actually, all of you also have miracle, also have this power in you. Do you know that? You also can transform, become so many kind of identity. What we call identity, this I. But actually this I is not exist. But now you yourself can transform like Avalokiteshvara. Do you believe that? You can transform into many kind of identity. Let me slowly lead you in. Now you're sitting here. You become what? A listener, isn't it? When you face your parent, your parent, your mom and your dad, then what you become? Pardon? Children. When you meet Thai, you become his your disciple, yeah? Four of you? His student, yeah? When you meet your friend, you become a friend, isn't it? So actually, if you look deeply, we always transforming ourselves, but sometimes we don't recognize it, isn't it? So usually we think that there is an I in me. So that's why it creates a lot of suffering. I remember this morning when I was going to the veranda to pick up my food. Yeah, we have a picnic lunch today. Yeah, so I take my food. When I was passed through the dining hall, there is three little girls. Yeah, 3 little girls. They come to me, and one he hold my rope, one is holding my hand. I want to pass through. They don't let me pass through. I just are struggling. Oh, no. I said, I want to get food. He said, no. They're just playing with me. At that time, I tried to transform myself like them. So I play with them a little bit while. They are happy. I am happy. At that time, I don't see myself as a brother. I become like them. I play with them. Then they're also happy. After playing a while, I said, I want to get food. Your daddy is calling. Look at me. And a while, then they go. Then I go. So at that time, I am like, I am a monk, I am a brother. Why you can play with me? No? I am an adult. You shouldn't play with me. So the suffering will come. But if you transform a little bit, just like the kid, okay, playing a while, it's okay, isn't it? So actually, our form can change rapidly each day. If you see in one day time, you change a lot, isn't it? Morning, maybe you become a good practitioner. Yeah? In the afternoon or in the lunchtime, you become a talker. Oh, yeah? And slowly in Dharma sharing, you become like, okay, I share very profound. Yeah, you change. Then in the afternoon, maybe there is a sitting, there's a walking. Oh, I sit like a Buddha. No, don't. Yeah, you can sit like a Buddha. You come down again. So in one day time, you change a lot, isn't it? So you also have this miracle in you. Do you agree? So don't always think you are always who you are, but you always change. So this is what we call the Avalokiteshvara. He have this kind of power. But I more like to say, he is quite a free guy. Yeah? He sits freely. Yeah? I like him. Yeah? When I see the statue of this Kuan Yin, he always so beautiful. He sits relaxedly. You know, it's okay. Yeah, everything is okay. Don't take it too seriously. So I hope this kind of quality on this Avalokiteshvara actually is already in you. But the most thing he really wants us to learn of is not to save us from the suffering, to save us from danger, but to show us the way that inner of you have to rise understanding and love. Like the Avalokiteshvara, he has this ability. He has a great understanding. He has a great love in him or her. Yeah? So he, in his real teaching, he really like to transmit this kind of understanding and love to the living beings. So that's why you are here when you start to realize, oh, actually inside of me, I also can rise understanding, isn't it? Do you have any understanding for those who have come for 1 week or 2 weeks? Do any understanding rise in you? Do you realize something? No? Oh, yes. Please raise your hand. Yeah, see? This is some sort of, you can see some sort of understanding will arise when you really practice mindfulness in the present moment. Then slowly you develop what we call this concentration or this samadhi in you. Then the view start to change, especially when you listen to the Dhamma talk. Yeah, it's very, very beautifully was presented by our brothers and our sisters also Thai. When you use this kind of view to practice, to look at the world, now you become like Avalokiteshvara. You look at the world, not just look at you, but you look at the world. Slowly you see, wow, actually, I am not the one who suffer only. But actually, there's a lot of people still suffer out there. When you rise this understanding, the real compassion, what we call the real compassion. Sometimes the compassion can be fake, yeah. But the real compassion, if you really see the suffering of others and also inside of you, then the true compassion, the great compassion will arise in you. Then you will start to rise what we call this love. But this love is not attachment. It's not attached of something. It's not of craving of something. But this love is giving. I still remember in the 21-day retreat, there is a police woman. She give a talk, and she give a gesture. It's a very beautiful gesture. He show his both hands. Let's do it together. When you show your both hands like this, ask yourself, you are receiving or you are giving? Which one? Haha. Okay, now you can take it back again. So actually, when we really see the suffering in us and outside of us, actually, when we give, at the same time, we also receive. When we receive, also at the same time, we are giving. But we always have the mind that only in one way. But in the reality, in the interbeing world, it's always inter. It never in one. It never in one side. It's always both sides. So that's why the Buddha also said that anger, when the anger arises in someone else, you cannot use anger to subside the anger itself. Because anger with anger, it will create more anger. So when we see some violence or some anger arise in the person itself, we have to arise not anger towards that person, but arise compassion, arise embrace. If we can really do that, the world can change. But usually in our world, when there is a violence, we have to use violence against violence, isn't it? If you use violence against violence, you will not have peace. We only can use compassion, loving kindness to embrace it. Then the violence will subside. So this is also teaching from the Avalokiteshvara. He never used violence. He always used compassion towards all the living beings, no matter who they are. So I hope this message also to bring to all of us, you, inside of you, also have the quality of Avalokiteshvara. And I want to ask all of you, do you have compassion inside your heart? No? Oh, yes. Yeah. Do you have some insight? If you really practice, can you write some insight in you? Yes. So actually, we can cultivate that. So in the sutra itself, he always said, if you are in danger, you evoke the name of Namo Avalokiteshvara. He will come and save you. Yeah, this is what I learned from the sutra. Yeah? So I still remember when at the beginning when I was chanting, always chant, almost every day I chant this sutra. And I said, evoke the name of the Namo Avalokiteshvara. If you have hate, if you have greed, if you have delusion in your mind, you can chant her name, then he will come and help you to subside this kind of hate, greed, and delusion. At that time, I always chant her name. Namo, I chant in Chinese. Namo Guanxin Pusa, Namo Guanxin Pusa, Namo Guanxin Pusa. Well, we translate this as Namo Avalokiteshvara, Namo Avalokiteshvara, Namo Avalokiteshvara. But slowly as I learn up, I found that when I chant the name of Avalokiteshvara, it's not hoping the Avalokiteshvara come to save us, save me. It's more on I chant inner Avalokiteshvara, inner of me, come out. I bring the Avalokiteshvara come out. Yeah. So this is more beautiful than hoping others to help. So usually, actually, we can help ourselves. So by what we call by evoke the Avalokiteshvara name to remind you, you have the Avalokiteshvara in you. This is what we call understanding and love. Yeah. So this is the first message I'd like to share with you all. So when we chant the Namo Avalokiteshvara, remember to awake yourself. You also as Avalokiteshvara. So there is a question they've been asked. Why the Avalokiteshvara have 1,000 hands? Has many, many hands. But actually this hand, the 1,000 hands is not the Avalokiteshvara have 1,000 hands. But the 1,000 hands is come from all of you. If each of you can do a nice thing each day, like here, how many people? Maybe 100, 800, 600. So if each person can do good things, then it becomes 100 hands, isn't it? So actually this 10,000 hands, it represents that you all become a hand of Avalokiteshvara. So you can give help to others. Then the world will become more peaceful. Yeah? So this is also one of the qualities of this Avalokiteshvara. But actually, all of you are Avalokiteshvara. When I look at all of you, you already transformed, become Avalokiteshvara. So I'm not nervous anymore. I become calm. Yeah? So all of you, I hope, will become a hand of Avalokiteshvara. There's a hand last time. There's a sister Gina. He draw a hand in the children. Yeah? Come on, you all have a hand, have a hand, have a hand. Now, all of you, you raise your hand, please. Use your another hand. Draw eyes, a visible eyes in your hand. There's a dot. And look at it. Oh, there's an eye in my hand. It's visible. But remember, use this hand to help others. Then you become Avalokiteshvara. Yeah? Yeah. So each day we can do many, many good things. Yeah? Many, many good things. Yeah. Not only through hand, also through our mouth. We have a practice here we call loving speech. Yeah? Do you give any loving speech this morning to other people? Yeah? What kind of loving speech you give? example? Anyone? Just now I heard a yes, yes?
I said to my partner, in the morning I said to my partner, may the body of Dharma rise in you all day, and may the wisdom shine through you in all directions during all day. That's what I said in the morning.
Okay, cool. That is lovely speech. Yes. You become Avalokiteshvara. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay. Let's see what kind of loving speech you give this morning.
This morning, I give loving speech to my kids and to some other friends, little friends, and
What do you say?
That they were beautiful, and I said I sing some songs, and I smile to them, and I wish them a good, beautiful day.
Yes. So this is also become a good thing. You become Avalokiteshvara. Thank you for helping. Yeah. So each of you can do that, isn't it? So if we can really do that, we can really smile. We can really feel peace in our heart, in our mind. Yeah. So this is a little bit I want to share about Avalokiteshvara. You can use your hand, you can use your verbal, you can use your verbally action. Yeah? Yeah. But the most I like to use is when in the morning, when I meet the brother, usually I will say, good morning. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes when I pass by, just a smile. They feel good. That is also already some contribution, helping. Yeah? Yeah, so this is about Avalokiteshvara. Yeah. Yeah, the other word is okay, yeah? So, yeah, this is a little bit about this Avalokiteshvara. So I will invite the sister, to invite one sound of the bell. So, yeah. So when we say arise this understanding, yeah, understanding. Yeah. But usually understanding is based on a view. Yeah. So what kind of view that was really taught by the Buddha, our great teacher, Buddha, and also taught by time? What kind of view that can really lead us to rise up what we call the true understanding? So I like to use this discourse on the right view. Yeah. We call discourse on the right view, Samadhi Sutta. In this sutra, this Sariputra, one of the most famous disciples of Buddha, yeah, he is a great wisdom. In this sutra, the Sariputra have said that there are five kind of view for a disciple to practice on. Yeah. Because the time is quite limited, I just want to let everyone know what kind of right view usually we need to know. Yeah. I remember the past few years when I listened to Thai's talk, mostly Thai was said, right view is no birth, being and non-being, the right view. Yeah. So this is a little bit more deeper view. But for those who just came, how do you know that you have a right view? A view that can lead you to happiness, can lead you to liberation. So in this sutra, Venerable Sariputra have what we call give a teaching about this right view. So the first right view is the cause of the karma. It's about wholesome and unwholesome thoughts or action. Yeah, yeah. This is the first kind of right view we have to have. Huh? The second one is about the new treatment. There are 4 kinds. Yeah? You just have an idea first, yeah? A bigger picture. Yeah? I will give you a bigger picture first. Then slowly you go and find it. Yeah. So it will be more fun. Yeah? If I just talk it all out, it's just like that. Yeah. You try to find it out. Yeah? The second one is the new treatment. The third one is the cause of suffering. Yeah, I will give some explanation afterward. The fourth one is the 12 links of interdependent co-arising. The fifth one is the leak. Yeah, the leak is when you have a hole in the roof and the water come in. If you have leak, the water will go in, will penetrate. It's just like in our mind. Yeah, when these defilements arise, ill beings arise, it will go through our mind, and it diluted us and make us become suffer. Yeah? So this is 5 kind of view that have been presented by the Sariputra. Yeah, Sariputra. And these 5 kind of view, when I go a little bit deeper and see it, found Thai, our teacher, Thai, is very skillful by presenting it out just in our practice. Yeah. Let me see the first one, the karma, the wholesome and the unwholesome. Actually, what is the meaning wholesome and unwholesome? Yeah, wholesome usually we mean the healthy way, the healthy life. Yeah, a skillful life. This is what we call wholesome. And what kind of practice do we practice that we can lead us to the wholesome way? Yeah? The 5 mindfulness training. Have you heard that before? Anyone, how many of you already received 5 mindfulness training? Oh, voila, good, yeah, yeah. So this 5 mindfulness training, actually, if you really practice this 5 mindfulness training, you're already in the wholesome path. It's very interesting. I remember in my family, there is a member of the family. He share in the family. It's very beautiful. He shared that. First time when he received this 5 mindfulness training, he still like to drink, and he didn't stop drinking. But after he receiving, every week, every month, he recite this 5 mindfulness training again and again and again. After a few years, he stopped drinking without any force at all. This is very interesting. Mindfulness training itself is not to get rid of something, but is to rise up some understanding that you can change it. I still remember one day, there's a brother came into my room. He said, Thai Kairi, tomorrow, a few days you will give a talk. Then I discussed with him a little bit about this 5 mindfulness training. And he told me one story. He said, brother, you know that? In one of the Thai story, in the story, Thai was asked by a person. He said that I still want to drink, but I want to practice mindfulness. Can I practice mindfulness? Then I still can drink. And Thai give an answer. The brother, he told me, he gave the answer. He said, yes, you can drink. What? I said, what? Yeah. He told that person, you can drink, but remember, drink mindfully. When I listened to that, wow. Drink mindfully. But incredible things happening. This person, after a few years, he stopped drinking. So time doesn't force him. No, you can't drink. But rather than, okay, you can drink. Drink mindfully. This is all called some wisdom in it. When you drink mindfully, then you will know. If I drink, it's just for fun. Do I really need to drink? Example. Do I really need to drink? Without this drinking, will I die? No, I still can survive. Now for 30 years, I never touched any alcohol, but I still survive. But I didn't criticize, okay? But if you really see that, do I need? And, okay, maybe next time I practice mindfulness, you drink. But the second time you come in, you drink mindfully, you see, you look at the, you look at the, what we call this alcohol. Actually, where this alcohol come from? Do you realize that? Where it come from? I don't know. I drink first. Then slowly you try to find out how this alcohol is produced. Oh wow. We are in Bordeaux. So you will know. So I want to share that part. You go and find out actually how this alcohol come from. I don't know. Okay, you drink. But slowly, if you really find out how this alcohol come from, then some insight will arise in you. It's very interesting. When it arises in you, you will see that actually I don't need to drink anymore. Then you will stop. So someone is asking me, eating chocolate. I think everyone likes chocolate, yeah? Wow, when I said chocolate, your eyes are, chocolate. Yeah. Those who are really addicted of chocolate, yeah. But when you eat chocolate mindfully, you still can eat chocolate. Chocolate is okay, yeah. But actually, how do you eat chocolate itself? Most of us, when we eat chocolate, I see someone when they eat chocolate, that's all. The whole bar. Just in a few minutes, finish. I say, voila, oh my goodness. I'm not a chocolate fan, but I eat chocolate, But actually, how do you really taste the chocolate? I still remember there's a story, He's not in, His name is, I forgot his name, He shared with me that, I think 2 or 3 years ago, he stayed in Upper Hamlet for 3 months, a young guy. And he came, he stayed in Palm Village, and after a while, he spent all his money. Then he don't have any money left. So each time when he go to the bookshop, he see this chocolate. He don't have money to buy. He just look at the chocolate. Then he come out from the bookshop. And one day, there is a brother, give him a piece of chocolate. Yeah, chocolate. I share with you. When he received that chocolate, for only 2 or 3 months, he doesn't eat any chocolate. But when he received that chocolate, it's so precious. He said, oh. Then he took that small piece of chocolate, just eat slowly, bit by bit. And he really, really tasted the chocolate. Wow, so nice. And when the Christmas time come, and his mom wrote a letter to him, what do you need for Christmas? He said, Mom, please send me chocolate. And his mom is really send a box of chocolate, to him. And he will receive the chocolate. After he received the chocolate and he opened up, wow, there is a lot of different kind of chocolate. And he look at it and he don't know how to eat it. But he don't care, just open up, he just eat it. But after one point he found that, I am not really eating the chocolate. The chocolate is eating me. He shared with me like that, and he started to stop. And he started to take piece by piece. And he can really enjoy the chocolate. Yeah. This is all called when he eat mindfully. Yeah? When he eat mindfully, it will become more tastier. Yeah? But usually when we eat chocolate, we just feel a little bit taste, then we swallow. Yeah. So in your lunchtime, in your breakfast, lunch, or dinner, yeah, we are told, we are practicing here, you have to eat slowly. Yeah? Do you try it out? Do you try out, eat slowly? Do you taste the food better? Okay. No response means that no good. Yeah. But here, if you really taste the food little by little, there is another member of my family. He shared with this really lovely story. He saw last week there is a day of mindful in New Hamlet, and he have his own lunch box, and there is a sister sit beside him, and he have a big lunch box, but the sister just have one avocado and one piece of bread. Yeah, both of them, they sit together, and he watched the sister eat. After he almost finished eating, the sister just eat half of the avocado. Yeah, that is a very, very, very beautiful sharing. The sister just eat half of the avocado. Then he watched the sister. Wow, she really know how to enjoy. Yeah. When you really eat mindfully, you can really enjoy the food. The food become more tastier. You can try that. So actually we no need to eat so much. Yeah. 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 So this is a little bit like, yeah. Okay, I have to continue. Yeah. You want to listen another story? No. Yeah. So when we really, really practice, we can practice in a different, many ways. So eating is one of the way. Yeah, you eat mindfully you're eating. If you go deeply, you can see the whole cosmos. in the food itself. Do you ever see the food in your plate? It's come from the cosmos. It's come from so many conditions that to reach in the bowl, that in our hand. But sometimes we take it for granted. Well, it's just food, we just eat it. But you know how many loving work is already in the bowl, in the food itself. Yeah. So for these few weeks and also the 21-day retreat, I really want to pay deep respect to our brothers and sisters who do the cooking. Yeah, they cook so well. Yeah. So there is a lot of love in it. Yeah. So amazing, they have to cook for 1,000 people sometimes. Just few of them doing it. Yeah. But luckily you came, you have chopping, you chop the vegetable for them. Thank you for the chopping team. Yeah. So they can do the cooking. Yeah. So it's also not easy. So sometimes I see those brothers or sisters, or also some intern who do in the kitchen, who do the cooking. They are Avalokiteshvara. They are helping us to have more free time that we can practice more. So actually we can write some gratitude towards them. It's not only the cooking team, in all the conditions around us. If you can really see that, you will eat it with what we call with gratitude. Then it's easier for you to digest the food. Yeah. So this is also one of the practice. Yeah. So if you really go into the 5 mindfulness training, there will be some presentation, 5 mindfulness training. You come and listen, and it's very great. Yeah, this 5 mindfulness training. Actually, this 5 mindfulness training, if you really practice it, it's care for the world, but actually it's care for yourself first. Yeah, slowly you care for yourself, you will slowly grow to your family. From your family, you will grow to your friend. From your friend, you will grow to the society. From society, you will grow to the country. From the country, you will grow to the whole world. So actually, when we practice 5 mindfulness training, don't look down on yourself. Oh, I'm practicing for myself. But actually, when you're really practicing for yourself, it will slowly benefit the people around you. It's very interesting. This kind of energy will ripple. Like example, like the 4th one, loving speech. When you have back at home, if you always have loving speech, you will less get arguing, isn't it? If you have more loving speech, more gentle, more accept, more open, will your family become happier? No? Oh yes, isn't it? Yeah. If yourself start to open up, actually your whole family will benefit from it. Isn't it? So loving speech is one of them, and true love, true happiness, reverence of life. Yeah. This 5 mindfulness training is for us, also for the people around us. So it's very beautiful. So I don't want to get into it, but you will have these sessions. Yeah, this will create what we call the wholesome things that arise in you. Yeah, the healthy way. And because there is the roots of wholesome is come from the absence of greed, hatred, and delusion. Yeah, this is the root. If you have the absence of these three roots, then for sure you will have this wholesome mind, wholesome thoughts. This will happen. You see this, you will rise right thinking. After you have right thinking, you will have right speech. When you have right speech, you will have right action. If you have right action, you're going to have right livelihood. So this is the way. So if you have right view, usually you will have right thinking. So there is a saying, before you react, think first. 三思而后行. Yeah, that's in Chinese. Before you react, stop a while, think first. Yeah? If you can stop for a while and you really think first, you can avoid a lot of suffering there. Yeah. Yeah. So if you have right view, usually you will have right thinking. Example, when one day your husband or your wife or your kids come out with so angry, they shouting. But at that time, if you don't react, you just, okay, it's okay. You calm down yourself and really look deep on them. What is happening? Then slowly, if you really in the right thinking, there must be something making them become angry. So from that point, the slowly you go in, then you will see, this is why it triggered him or her become angry. Then at that time, some understanding is arising from there. So you will not use harsh speech. At that time, you will try to change to use loving speech. So there is a 4 mantra was introduced by Thai. I think the first one is, I am here for you. The second one is, can you help me? I know you are there. I'm very happy. The third one? I know you are suffer. I'm here for you. It's very beautiful, yeah. The fourth one, maybe you just say it. I suffer, please help. This is the 4 mantra. Yeah. Yeah. You can find in the books, yeah. You can find in the books, yeah. The first one is I'm here for you. The second one, I know you are suffer. I know you are there. The third one is, please help me again. I know you suffer, so I'm here for you. The fourth one is, I'm suffer, please help me. Oh wow. Now I'm suffer, please help me. Thank you, yeah? Yeah. So we help each other, you know? Sometimes we can help each other. We help each other. Yeah, but it's true, it's very beautiful. So if we have right thinking, we will have right speech. The speech will be very beautifully. And also the action will come along. Yeah? The livelihood. Yeah. So after this, what we call this karma, then the second view is about the nutriment. There is 4 kinds of food that we have to consume every day. The first one is the edible food. The second one is the sense impressions. The third one is volitions. The fourth one is consciousness, the food of consciousness. These 4 kinds of foods we have to eat every day. Yeah? The first one, 3 days a meal. Yeah? The edible food, 3 meals. Some is 5 meals. Yeah. Yeah. So the second one is the sense impression. Yeah. So these 4 kinds of foods, last week, Thai Phap Yung have given a very, very, very wonderful presentation about these 4 kinds of food. Yeah. So if you don't understand, you can ask him. I will not explain here because the time is almost up. Yeah, I just like all of you to have this bigger picture, what you can learn from here. Yeah, what you can learn from here. So if you already know what kind of food you are in, you will become more diligent to practice it. After you become more diligent, you have a more like a view to go on. Wow, what should I practice on? So, what we call the right mindfulness here, it will arise in you. It's the right mindfulness. It also can be not a right mindfulness. Yeah, I've been sharing in the previous talk. Yeah, I won't share here, but you will have this right mindfulness if you have this wholesome thoughts. Yeah, wholesome thoughts, the nutriment in the right way. So this what we call this right mindfulness will arise in you. After you have this right mindfulness, what we call the right concentration will arise in you. Your mind become calm and peace. Yeah. For those you have been come here for, maybe those who are come for 2 weeks. Yeah. Do you feel any peace, any calm in you? Yes, yeah? Wow. Anyone else? Do you feel peace? Okay, cool, good. Yeah. Here? Wow, the other day? Yeah. So actually when you really come here, the mindfulness practice here is so, you don't know that you are practicing. But actually, you are practicing. When you flow with the Sangha, with the rhythms, in Plum Village, you already practice mindfulness. Do anyone do the walking meditation yesterday? All of you do the walking meditation? Good. Oh yeah, thank you. When you do the walking meditation, actually, you already practice mindfulness. Do anyone do the sitting this morning? Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't do the sitting this morning. Yeah. I sit in my room to do these things. Yeah. Yeah. So when you do the sitting itself, you already practice it. When we eat, yeah, when we eat silent for 20 minutes, that is already practice mindfulness. When we eat in the family, we have family now, yeah? Wow, for the whole month, I have to eat with the family. For the whole month, yeah. But when we eat together, actually at that time, you already practice mindfulness. But without you are knowing it. This is the beauty of this practice. It's already there. It's helping us. So if you stay a little bit more longer, slowly you will feel your mind more calm and calm and calm. Isn't it? Yeah? Slowly it will go down. It will come down itself. So for those who just came, usually they will struggle. Relax. Yeah? Come here, no need struggle. I always told my family, when you come here, please don't bring any expectation. Just come and flow with the Sangha. Some miracle will happen. Something nice will happen. But if you have a lot of expectation, I want this, I want to have this, I want to have that, I want to have this. Uh-oh. You will not have miracle happening. But actually every day there is something happening. But sometimes we can't see it. Yeah? But if you really put down all the expectation, all the desire, wanting something, then you can see something in it. So this is, when you have right mindfulness, slowly this right concentration, it will slowly arise in you. So, uh-oh. Sister, what is the time for me to stop here? 11:45, huh? Okay, I still have another 10 minutes. Take 10 minutes. Is okay? 10 minutes, yeah? Borrow your 10 minutes from me. Yeah. So, So if you in the right concentration at this time, sometimes when we practice here, we can bring a lot of joy, happiness. Sometimes just happiness is still not enough yet. So last week, Thai Phap Yung had given a talk, a quite very nice talk and powerful talk. He said, just joy, happiness, and the third one he shared is freedom. This is also very important. Just only happiness, I think, is not enough yet. Because one day the happiness will say, bye-bye. Sometimes it just slip away from your hand and it's gone. Yeah. But if you go more deeper, that is a freedom. Yeah. What kind of freedom? This is about the suffering here. You said, what? Suffering is freedom? Yeah. We have to know that. What makes us not free at all? Do you have any idea that... okay, I'd like to ask everyone. Now do you feel free? Free, yeah. Huh? Yeah. Do you have suffering now? Oh, no, huh? Oh, well, you all are free. Okay, let me go more deeply. Yeah? In this sutra, it said that the cause of suffering, there are 4 kinds. First is understand suffering. Yeah, this is what the Buddha always teach. He only teach 2 things. I still remember in one sutra, the Buddha said, I only teach 2 things. Suffering and end of suffering. Very beautiful. That's all we teach. If you want more, no. Yeah. But it's very interesting when we always say suffering, wow, so pessimistic, suffering. But actually it's not. You can end of this suffering. Then happiness will come. The joy will come. The freedom will come. Yeah. So it's not pessimistic. It's more optimistic. Yeah, that word. Yeah, you know that word. Yeah. Sometimes my tongue kind of word. I can't. Yeah. So it's more like joyful way. Yeah. So first of all, we have to understand what is suffering. What the make of suffering. I take from the translation from the books of the heart of the Buddha teaching. Yeah. I take from there. Yeah. This is not my translation. Yeah. The making of suffering, the cessation of suffering, the path lead to the cessation of suffering. So first of all, you have to understand what actually suffering is. Yeah. Usually when we say suffering, we feel that suffering is like something I feel not so feel at ease, not happy on. But usually in the teaching itself, when the Buddha said suffering, it's a suffering that is based on this suffering is no matter who you are, where you are, this suffering always there. Yeah, it's a little bit like a universal law. Although you are emperor, you still have to face this kind of suffering. Although you are a peasant, I learned a new word there. Peasant. Peasant is a farmer. Yeah? Is it? Peasant, they said. They told me, you like a peasant. Oh, okay, it's good. But I don't know what is that. Yeah, but I know it's a more low class people. Yeah. but actually they are very needed in the society. Yeah? So no matter who you are, you have to face this kind of this kind of suffering. Yeah. Let me show all of you. Yeah. First one is the birth, old age, sickness, death. These four, no matter who you are, you have to face it, isn't it? Do anyone doesn't die? No, you cannot find it, yeah? Yeah. Do anyone doesn't get old? No, yeah? Everyone is getting old, yeah? Although you are the president, but you also can get old. I see the picture of the president of Obama, the United States president. After 7 years, 7 years, I saw his face. Wow, totally changed. Before he was elected as a president, he had a very bright face, young. After several years, I think 3 days ago, I saw his picture. Oh my goodness, it's grown old. But that is true, huh? Yeah, I am also growing old. Yeah, I am 50 now. But we cannot avoid it, isn't it? Yeah. So no matter how you go to fix your face, somebody will fix your face, pulling there, stuck it. So no matter what you do, after the end, you still will what we call have these wrinkles. Wrinkles will come out. But I told you all, the natural wrinkle is more beautiful. The nature itself has the beautiful itself. Yeah. When there's a wrinkles, now I have feel now, yeah? Feel great. If you see in a different way, it will be very beautiful. Yeah, but I want to share here is about old age. We cannot avoid that, isn't it? Like our eyes, yeah? Now I was almost age of 50. I found my eyes, I have to wear these glasses. It's so annoying, I was here, yeah. But usually I take it out. Yeah. So my eyes cannot see so well anymore. Wow, so I always have to find my glasses. Yeah. This is some sort of old age that can bring not convenience anymore. Then slowly you will find your both feet, the lack of energy, and become more and more less energy. Yeah? This will happen, but we cannot avoid that. Yeah? Yeah. This is what we call the suffering. This suffering is universal. No matter who you are, it's always there. It will happen. Yeah. Grief, lamentation, pain. Yeah. This grief, lamentation, and pain is more about you have to depart from the one you love. Yeah? Sometimes from the one you love, it will depart from you. This is not happen only for me, but almost everyone have it. Do anyone doesn't have any person that you love, that person will depart from you? I see everyone have this experience, yeah? The one that we love depart from you. It's always happening. But if we start to realize that this is the nature, that sometimes we can't avoid it. So we learn to acknowledge, accept it, and embrace it. So if you can really transform from inner of us, there will be no more grief, lamentation, and pain. And you can see this is the nature itself. It's so beautiful. You can change your mind of looking things itself. Yeah. So And another one is agitation. This agitation is when you associate with a person that you don't like. In your life, do you have any person that you don't like? A lot, yeah? Sometimes every day I have to look at that. Oh, it's him again. It's her again. We have that, yeah? No matter who you are, where you are, you always have this kind of people around you. But you also have people, really lovely people around you. But this is this kind of suffering that we cannot avoid. Yeah? It's always there. Yeah? The another one is not to have what you want. Yeah? Not to have what you want. Something what you want, that you cannot have it, you feel suffer. Yeah? Like a loving relationship. It's very interesting. Yeah. For me, I never fall in love before, luckily. Yeah. But I see many people when they fall in love. At the beginning, all so sweet. They thought, I have it. But when they depart, oh my goodness. Like the heart. And they will feel suffer. Wow. Sometimes when I sit with these people, they share. I say, oh my goodness, wow. They share how they feel. Yeah. It's true. There's a lot of suffering in them. I can really feel that. I can really feel that. So very interesting. What we want, we cannot have it. We suffer. But after we have it, we also suffer. It doesn't mean that you don't go and have relationship. Yeah, but sometimes it's true. When you have it. When you don't have it, you also suffer. When you have it, you also suffer. Because when you have it, you are afraid of losing it. So you try to keep it. Keep it. The more you keep it, the more suffer you're going to get. When it departs from you, break. Bling. Yeah, so this one we can't avoid, isn't it? So this is a kind of suffering, yeah? So actually, this kind of suffering is not suffer, but the suffering is create. The second one is very, very interesting. The making of suffering, yeah? The creation of suffering is the creation. Yeah, this is the translation of Thai. I see the books. Huh? He said the creation of suffering is the thirst to be born again, which is associated with a delight in and attached to the various pleasures found here and there. That is the desire, that wanting, that makes us suffer. But actually the first one, birth, old age, sickness, death, depart from the one you love, associate with the one you don't like, what you want to have, you don't have it, cling to the 5 skandha. In the reality, you see that is suffering there. But actually, create the suffering is not this 8 kind of suffering. Create the suffering is from the thirst or the desire itself. If you can take out this one, then you are free. You still can have a relationship, a very good relationship, if without any desire, without any thirst. You can have a better relationship. Because sometimes we are desiring the other, have to give me, I have to have this one, have this one, have this one. Then both of you will suffer. But if you don't have desire, you flow, then you can see the beauty in it. Yeah. Relationship can become a very beautiful. But if you don't know how to deal with it, it will become a disaster. But if you know how to deal with it, it will become very beautiful. You can grow together. Yeah. So that is the second one. Yeah? The second one is the main cause of the suffering, not the suffering itself. Yeah? But it's the thirst and the desire that make the suffering become suffer. Yeah? Yeah. The third one, okay, I will finish this one. Stopping the suffering is disappearing the desire, the ending of ideas, the giving up of, letting go of, liberation of, and refuse of dwelling in the object of desire. This is I like most. Yeah? Refuse to dwell in the object of desire. Yeah. We always deal in it. Yeah. But sometimes it's quite strange. Yeah? There's someone asked me, which more easier to overcome? Greed or hatred? Which one is more easier to overcome? Greed or hatred? These two, yeah? Which one is more easier? Greed. Those who say greed, please raise out your hand. Okay. Those who said hatred, please raise out your hand. Oh wow, most of you said it's hatred, yeah? But the most difficult one to overcome is the greed. You know why? Because when you greed, you feel pleasant. Oh, so nice. When there is a hatred, you feel suffer. You will immediately you like to get rid of it. But when there is a greed, you feel pleasant sometimes. So it's more easier to overcome what we call the hatred itself than the greed. Yeah. Okay. This is the last thing is the path leading to the cessation of suffering. That is the Eighth Noble Path. So this is the path. Yeah. The Eighth Noble Path. So it will go like this. Can you see? Right view, you have right thinking, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right diligence, right mindfulness, right concentration. If you practice with this cause of suffering, you will get insight. If you have insight, then this insight will guide your life again, will become right thinking, right speech, right action. You will go on, go on, go on. But actually, it's always linked each other. What is the 12th thing? So just let you know. This is also this is one of our practice we have to know. Yeah, the 12th thing. Yeah. So yes, this is just a little bit appetite for you to know. Yeah. So if you have time, then try to find it out. It will be fun, and it will be very good to practice on. Yeah. Okay. So thank you everyone.